If you're hiring, I'm challenging you to listen to this twice. You're advertising for a job, but are you promoting that you're an employer brand in a way that actually makes you the employer of choice? True story. I was just talking to a nationwide property and casualty company that was boasting proudly that had the best opportunity with the best company brand and the best compensation and the best people to work with and dealing with some of the best nationwide companies, and they put their competitors totally to bed when it comes to comparing and contrasting both opportunities. And the CEO invited me to talk to the entire C-suite, in which I launched into a great, let's do that. And after doing my homework before we got into that call, I found that the employer brand was less than favorable. And when I talked to a couple of other people that were in the space, it was quite depressed and challenged. So I say all that to say, while you are advertising a job, the real question is, are you promoting an employer brand in a way that actually makes you be the employer of choice? You've got to be asking yourself, are you projecting a value beyond the job description? Are your compensation story competitive and transparent? Or is it vague and kind of ignorable? And are your benefits and perks making talent say, wow, instead of, not so much? And can candidates really find real employee testimonials about working for you on Glassdoor and LinkedIn and YouTube and LinkedIn Life? That's where talent's looking, not just on your own website, because failure to get your recruitment brand messaging on those platforms in a way that's compelling, you're really not getting your messaging out. So with that said, perhaps the most important thing that you need to be thinking about is in your local market. Does your post really make your company feel like the best place to be for with that specific job title? Most job posts speak to the tasks and the titles. The best job posts speak to identity, aspiration, and belonging. Does your company do that? Does your job post do that? That's why we at Bessire Associates, we challenge our clients every day to advertise roles that compete with the best in town, not just on salary, but on brand, voice, clarity, and reputation. I find way too many companies are not dealing and thinking along these lines. And if you want to know if your job post is actually selling your employer brand value or just checking the box, call us. Send us a link to that job post right now and let us do a free audit and look at your active job postings. And we'll give you a no obligation employer brand audit complete with blind spots. It's a version of our Recruitment 360 where we actually showcase a 5 or 10 page report and showing you those blind spots and opportunities where you can make a lift and make significant improvements. And ultimately, let's make your next job and your organization irresistible. Anyway, you got questions, we got answers. Schedule a call with me today by clicking on schedule a link. You can do it in the links below or just pick up the phone and give me a call. You keep living out loud and on purpose, will you?